What's up, guys? This is our spiny lettuce patch. Every year I come through here and mow all the way up through the little orchard on the side of the driveway, and this year the spiny lettuce, I haven't mowed it yet. Normally I chop this down, we feed it to the rabbits. There's a process in which you can process this down, and they call it nature's opium. So with all the herbs and stuff Amanda's been doing, we figured we would try that out this year. So I'm just going to come through here and basically scissor cut this, or clipper cut it, take it down, stack it up. We're going to take it back in there and kind of wash it off with a pressure nozzle, get any bugs, dust, debris off of it, and then we're going to let it dry, and then she's going to strip the leaves and put it into this tincture and also an oil-based product. So we will see how that works. I've never used opium, I've never used morphine, anything like that, but if we could even get close to an effect out of like aspirin, for instance, I think that would be very beneficial, and we'll know for the future.
So the reason this works as a mild pain reducer is because it targets the opioid receptors in your brain.
Got it. So it
helps
blocks
with
it.
Sleep, relaxation, mild pain relief.
Interesting. And we've got some trees in here. Some of these have been in here. There's some apples, some cherries. These red ones I think are plums. We planted them this year. Carrie Brown came in. And then this is a new apple tree. And then this one over here is a new apple tree. And you can see this thing has a ton of apples on it, which I think we're supposed to strip them the first year and not let it put energy in so that it puts energy into the roots. But this is all spongy. We normally put this in wood chips after we mow it. And we're a little lacking on wood chips for this year. We're going to have to bring in a really big wood chipper, which is very costly and very, very time consuming for the little amount you get out of it. What's this white stuff over here?
So this is fleabane, which I found out is good for stopping blood.
That's fleabane?
Yes, these little white.
That look like daisies?
Yes.
And then
What's
and this is what?
Queen Anne's lace, so that's wild carrot, and that is my next venture. That is the next thing that I'm going to harvest. So in the olden days, they would actually use the seed pods as a birth control, in the way that when you had unprotected sex, you would take the seeds and it would prevent implantation of a fertilized egg.
And that's the seed pod is the flower?
Correct. So if you see this one up here that's like green,
yeah,
instead of white, so that one has already gone to seed.
So because the flower pieces come off, the whites come off, the green left, that's the seed pod.
Correct.
Got it.
But all the white flowers and the leaves are good for things like moving water out of the body. So reducing bloating, reducing swelling. It's good for gout, kidney issues, bladder issues. They said that it's even good for high blood pressure because it does reduce the water in the body. However, I am seeing a lot of people say that that is where the chiggers like to be, so you got to wash them really well.
Got it.
So I'm going to make a tincture out of the full flowers and a tincture out of the seeds.
Got it. So over the years, the last 7 years, I mow through here a couple times a year. This last year, we had the sheep in here a lot, and we ran a lot of chickens in tractors and rabbits. So I didn't really mow a lot. I let it grow up a little more shaggy. You can see we get shade here. That's why the clover is doing so well here, and that's why this stuff's here. We usually mow it out pretty good. This was a gravel pit. We have never really developed this soil other than running animals over it. We've never put this piece over here in wood chips. So the soil is real compacted, real hard, and that's why these plants are all growing. They all have a taproot that grow down, and nature's just trying to fix the soil. So we'll get to cutting these down, and you guys will see what that looks like once we pile it up. I wear my one Michael Jackson glove. This stuff is kind of prickly. I use these Corona clippers. We've got a pair of these recently. They make 3 different spring options, and this has the internal, and this is the one I like the best. These ones are already kind of dying, so I'm just going to chop these and leave them in place. Ooh, that lock block's back.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know why it did it. So these are, they have like this white milk in them.
It's latex.
Very much like dandelion. Could you make latex out of that?
Maybe? But that's what it is. It's latex.
The same way like they would make linoleum from linseed and stuff.
Maybe? Big old thick stalks.
Yeah. Yes, Amanda could totally cut these down. I'm doing it because I'm about to do a bunch of stuff outside, and I'm already getting bugs and dirty, and we'll have to take a shower. This will just keep her from having to change. We're running at probably 3 o'clock right now, closer to 4 on Saturday. And, we're gonna get out of here in a little while and go to dinner. So this will just keep her from having to take a shower.
They have thorns.
Yeah, a lot of thorns. Typically the wild blackberries are not the ones that produce the best crop. It's sticking on that. It's embedded in my skin already. Look, it's not even... letting go of the clippers.
Yeah, it did it to me a couple times when I was doing the plantain and everything. We got all these fancy clippers and everything, but man, a pair of kitchen shears really does work
I really like
pretty
just
well.
the normal white scissors that I use
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
for sewing. Do we know if we get a better product out of a bigger plant or a more mature plant, or if we're better off with small?
So the only thing that I have seen is that you want to get them before they go to flower.
Got it.
So all the medicine is still in the plant before it goes to flower. But once it goes to flower, it's focusing on making those blooms to make seeds so that it'll reproduce.
But I've never had this come loose. Maybe, you know, there's a Allen key. Maybe if I tighten it. Queen Anne's lace?
Yep. And there is a look-alike to that, which is hemlock,
Which is poisonous?
which is poisonous. However, the surefire way is Queen Anne has hairy legs. So if it's a Queen Anne's lace plant, it will have a furry stem. I got that knowledge from Dawn Gorham. Thank you, Dawn.
Comes back up my butt, which I hope it don't, but you know.
It's a nice pile.
A lot of times I'll go through with just a little short machete, chop these down for rabbit food.
Ah, and they eat it
Yeah.
willingly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they. There's a lot of talk on eating it and, you know, putting it into salads and all that stuff.
So this is a good patch of sun here. And here, the only difference, same dirt and everything, the only difference is shade.
Yep.
So that plant doesn't like shade.
No.
This is a big apple tree here. Well, big for us.
Big for somewhere where it doesn't really get very cold.
Yeah. I think this is a cherry, if I remember right.
It's got little tiny.
Here. Yeah, it's cherries on it right now. You got them? Are they
There's-
red?
It's not yet.
Getting red, yeah.
I saw another one
Nice.
up there.
Yeah, as soon as those squirrels see those things.
Yep.
And birds, you really got to put a cage in the net.
Net.
I'm not seeing any caterpillars or anything on these right now.
Well, and I would imagine they're pretty clean since it just rained yesterday.
Yeah, maybe. The time of year.
Got to put the pokey protector gloves on there.
All right, there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Yo, babe.
Yo, babe.
You want to ride?
Yep. Best backwards driver in the world.
Who? Oh,
Jeez Louise.
you see that?
Yeah. Did electrocute it?
I don't know, but no, that would be cable, I think, but it's,
Broken?
I don't know, it's not letting me control the gimbal.
Yeah, it's She seems a little drunk.
The bird?
Yeah.
Blow it off. Full pressure all the way.